The old man finished his tea, the mug clattering back on the saucer. A thick silence filled the room, broken only by the crackling fire. We sat there, teenagers on the cusp of adulthood, the line between youthful bravado and genuine fear blurring. "So," Sarah finally dared to ask, her voice barely a whisper, "what happened to the woods?" The old man's eyes, roomy moments ago, now held a sharp glint. "The woods," he rasped. "They never liked being disturbed. You see, the whispers weren't just sounds. They were tendrils, invitations. And some things answered." He leaned forward, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial hush. "Years after my escape, whispers started plaguing the town. Folk went missing, drawn back into the woods by that same chilling call. Search parties went in, never to return. The whispers grew bolder, louder, seeping into people's homes at night. A log shifted in the fire, spitting out an ember that landed on the rug, burning a black mark. We all stared at it, the tension thick. The whispers promised something," the old man continued, his voice low and gravelly. "They promised knowledge, power, secrets beyond mortal comprehension, and some, desperate or foolish, listened." He fixed his gaze on each of us in turn, his eyes filled with a haunted sadness. One day, a strange fog rolled in, thick and unnatural. It blanketed the town, and with it came the whispers, no longer soft, but a deafening roar. People emerged from their homes, eyes glazed over, drawn towards the woods like moths to a flame. The old man fell silent again, his face etched with a lifetime of fear. We held our breaths, the air thick with anticipation. "The next morning," he finally spoke, his voice hoarse, "the fog lifted. The town was different. Abandoned houses stood silent, doors hanging open. The woods seemed to have grown closer, the trees gnarled and twisted into obscene shapes." He paused, his gaze flickering to the window where moonlight peeked through the bare branches of the trees outside. "They say," he whispered, "the whispering woods claimed the town, absorbed it into its hungry embrace, and sometimes, on a quiet night, you can still hear them, the whispers echoing with the voices of the damned."
The fire had died down to embers, casting an eerie red glow on the room. We sat there, the weight of the old man's story heavy on our chests. The wind howled outside, carrying a faint, chilling sound, a whisper, almost inaudible yet undeniable. We glanced at each other, terror blooming in our eyes. The old man, a sad smile playing on his lips, spoke in a voice barely above a murmur, "Don't ever listen to the whispers, children. The woods have a hunger that can never be satiated." We fled his house that night, the chilling whispers chasing us into the darkness. The old man's words echoed in our minds, a stark warning against the lure of the unknown. Whether it was the power of suggestion or something more sinister, we never knew. But one thing was certain, the whispering woods remained, a hungry darkness waiting for the next foolish soul to answer its call.